guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing loaded baked potato. To get started, I have 2 russet potatoes here and I have my shrimp already washed, some bacon, evaporated milk, some Gouda cheese, any cheese you can use of your choice. I'll be using some shallots, but if you want to use onions, you sure can. I have some bell peppers, parsley, garlic, some butter, Parmesan cheese. For the seasoning, I'll be using paprika, garlic and onion powder, bouillon, and some complete seasoning. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and we'll prep our potatoes by adding some oil, wrap them up in a piece of foil wrap, and we'll place them in the oven for about 1 hour or at least until they are nice and tender. Next, we'll go ahead and season our shrimp. We'll add some oil to them, and for the seasoning, I'll be using garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, some Old Bay, and all-purpose seasoning. You want to mix that to combine and set aside. Next, we'll go ahead and cook the bacon because we will use the bacon grease to cook everything else. So once the bacon is nice and crispy, you want to remove them and set that aside. Now to the same skillet, you want to add the shrimp, allow to cook for about a minute or 2 on each side, then remove and set aside. Now to the same skillet, you want to add your aromatics, the bell peppers, shallots, and the garlic. Give it a good mix and allow to go for about 3 minutes or so, allowing them to break down nicely and soften up. So at this point, I will add about a teaspoon of flour just to help the sauce to thicken up. We will give it a good stir and allow to go for about a minute or 2 to cook away the raw taste. Next, we will add our evaporated milk. Now, if you want to use regular whole milk or heavy cream, you sure can. I just find that evaporated milk is a bit more flavorful, so I'm using that today. Next, we'll go in with that seasoning, give it a good mix. You can taste and make sure it suits your preference, and then we will start adding our cheese. Bear in mind that Parmesan cheese is a bit on the salty side, so you don't want to over season and make your sauce salty. Once everything is well combined, we will allow it to thicken. Once it thickens, we can turn the heat off and set aside. It's so simple and easy, and this sauce is absolutely amazing. Now let's move on to the next step. Once the potatoes are nice and tender, you want to go ahead and remove the middle of the potatoes, leaving just the shell. You want to be very gentle when you're doing this because we want to keep the shell intact for when we want to stuff it. So now we'll go ahead and mash our potatoes. We will add the butter, mash that around real well, and then we'll add the rest of our ingredients. A little seasonal salt to taste, black pepper, some parsley, bacon, and we will add some of that sauce that we made. We will mix that in, and the last thing we will add is a little of our shrimp. What I did was take some of the shrimp, pulse it into my food processor so it's nice and fine, and then I added it to the mixture. This gives the potatoes a really great taste, and you can taste the shrimp in every bite. So at this point, we'll go ahead and just load those potatoes nice and packed. I like to do this for the aesthetics. And then we'll go ahead and start applying our shrimp. So now you want to top it with your shrimp. Add as much or as little as you like. It's all about personal preference. Then you want to drizzle some of that yummy sauce that we made over top. Again, add as much or as little as you like. Then we'll top it with some bacon and fresh parsley, And that's literally it. Like if you want to add more toppings on here, you sure can. It's no limit to it. You can add whatever you like and make it your own. But you know, you can also have this like as a full meal, or if you want to add sides to it and stuff, you can do that. You know me, I am greedy, so I added entree and sides and it was amazing. Here you have it, the perfect loaded baked potato. Like I said, I added a steak and some steamed broccoli, and this meal was to die for. Trust me guys, I can't wait for you all to give the recipe a try. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. I will leave all my ingredients down in the description box, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and as always, enjoy